Hello, we're going to experiment, and that's the lovely assistant, Mimi, Mrs. Vandehooten, and we are going to go through a little trial for the first time of cooking a sous vide lamb sirloin steak. So let me just show you the ingredients. We have, this is our lamb sirloins, 3 little pieces, $12. Because I'm cheap. We also have some herbs, and I'm going to use some Thai basil. I also have a lovely selection of sea salts, and there we're going to use a rosemary sea salt. We have Trader Joe's seasoning, and also a little smattering of ginger garlic paste that we're going to use. So, as we start right now, the lovely assistant is going to put just a tiny little piece on each side of those lovely little lamb sirloins and give it a quick pasting. As you can see, as she does that very artistically, as she was trained at Le Cordon Bleu. But just a tiny bit, because we don't want it to overpower the steaks. And this is a paste that I was able to pick up at an Asian market that has a lot of Indian stuff. So the combination, I think it's a 50-50 portion of garlic and ginger, I think will be very, very nice with that. And now I'm going to look over here, and we're going to pull out the Spanish rosemary sea salt, and we're going to put just a little sprinkling on each side of those steaks.
I need a little more. Oh.
You need a little more? Okay.
I'm trying to get this in.
This is all production video, so
Sorry.
every little mistake will be recorded in perpetuity.
Okay.
That's fine. Your spillage is okay.
Right.
And then here is this little Trader Joe's all-purpose, mostly black pepper, and I think it's got some citrus zest in there, maybe a little hint of garlic, maybe a tiny bit of salt, but just it gives it a nice little kick, particularly when you don't have any straight black pepper in the house. And then the last thing we're going to do is put on a sprig, or basically a half a leaf. And what we're doing here, instead of mint, we're going to use a small portion of Thai basil, which was right there in the, what does that say? Florida State National Champions? Wow. It's amazing how that just coincidentally popped up in the video. So I am going to hand the camera over to the lovely assistant, and then what we're going to do here is just, which is a pretty important process, is the vacuum seal. You don't have to do it.
We have to magnify it a little bit accidentally.
That's fine. There we go.
Okay.
So you don't have to do it, because you could also use a Ziploc bag, but if you do the vacuum seal, you don't have to worry about the air bubbles so much, because the air bubbles, if you were to use a regular Ziploc bag, could be kind of a problem, because the air introduces an unknown as far as the evenness of the heat. So this is there's a really food saver bag. We're just going to zip it up and hopefully give it a good little vacuum seal. And then it's going to go in the sous vide hot tub machine. And just real easily put it down here. And this is, if you have one of these vac sealers, it's the same process you would always do if you were just going to vacuum seal for long-term storage or freezing. And we're just going to hit the button. All right, this is all happening live, people. That seal did not work. So we're just going to try again. There we go. So the vacuum seal is nice because, as we were saying before, first of all, it removes all the air bubbles. Gives us a nice protective layer from the hot water. But it also, the compression ends up helping the seasoning that we just put in really kind of penetrate the meat through the process. So this is all done. We're just going to take it out. And we have a nice little seal on the bag. Going to fold it over, and it's going to go into our hot tub right there, as a lovely assistant gracefully manages the camera position, and we're just going to turn it on. 129 degrees for an hour and a half or so, and we'll come back and then show you the rest of the process.